I want to share my views with you all on this issue of crimes which I describe as Z category crimes, in which the person is not harming others but harming himself or herself. For example, attempt to suicide, driving without a helmet or driving without a seat belt, smoking, drinking alcohol, use of narcotics, drugs, or other harmful and banned substances. So these are the five type of crimes which I feel are affecting the individual himself or herself, and that is why they should have a separate category. Anyone who is attempting to suicide, he is not doing a harm to anyone else except himself or herself. So that is a crime against oneself. Same way, if somebody is driving a scooter without a helmet, that means if he falls, he or she falls, his head can be injured and that is why this rule has been made to safeguard oneself. Same way, the seat belt. If someone is not wearing a seat belt and driving, and suppose the car at a high speed gets involved in an accident, it is likely that he may get more severely injured. So that is again for the defense of the person himself who is violating it. Same way, smoking. It is well known, and it is written on the now the all the packets also. Smoking causes cancer. Same way, drinking alcohol, especially in higher amounts, can cause cancer and other ailments. So that also is injurious to oneself. Same way, use of narcotics and the drugs is not harming others except the oneself. So these are the things which somebody is doing. We are trying to prevent him or her to do it. Why? Because we want to make a safer society. And if someone, and that is why these crimes must be taken in a separate category and should not be linked with the others to prevent the harassments. The persons who are doing it or habitually doing it, they need some penalty or maybe some counselings. So what I have suggested here is the punishments. So mainly financial penalties. Someone who is not wearing a helmet or a seat belt or is attempting to suicide, it should be a deterrent that if you are caught based on your earnings in the last 5 years, you will be penalized. You have to put a financial burden on you. Same way, somebody is smoking against the law. Somebody is drinking against the law. So penalties, because it is harming oneself. Same way, if somebody is using a drug, he is gradually making himself or herself weaker and weaker and weaker, psychological and physical. So that is primarily a crime against oneself. So higher penalties will be considered on subsequent and repeat crimes of the group Z category. These will be, of course, the bailable, special category, Z category crimes. And along with the financial implications, there will be counseling sessions so that they are made aware that if you are doing these things, repeating these things, you are only harming yourself, and the law and the system has been made to protect and make the people safe. So this must be taken care. This should not be given in the hands of some bunch of people to harass others, harass the people. So that is what I feel, that this should be a Z category crimes which are affecting the individuals himself or herself. So this is my view. Please share and comment. My email is skjainial@yahoo.co.in. I repeat, skjainial@yahoo.co.in. So please share your views. And what I feel is that there is a lot of scope of harassments, especially in the case of the drugs, because these drugs of this the costly financial aspects are will not be taken by the ordinary say 120 crore citizens. Only few lakhs or a million people, maybe some students, maybe some uh, individuals, maybe some higher ups or their children, or maybe exposed to it, addicted to it. So, because the chances of the higher ups getting involved are there is a possibility of harassments and the squeezing of the money and all those angles are there, which you can understand. And since these crimes are primarily affecting the individuals themselves, so they have to be, should be dealt with, because the objective is different here, to safeguard the society, to safeguard the individuals themselves against these effects. And secondly, I want to say is that in some of these categories, like the smoking, those who are in the manufacturing of the cigarettes, gradually the government must look into it, that gradually every year 10% the production should be reduced, so that those who are in these jobs gradually are into the alternate businesses. These the, the industry should be asked to divert into the other areas gradually, so that people are not affected, those who are working into it. Every year 10% the production must be reduced for smoking, for alcohol production, and that is the way that ultimately, once the production is reduced, ultimately we'll ban it at some stage, maybe after a decade or so, that now enough time has been given. Now the production of cigarettes, production of alcohol is banned, except in limited quantities, with some special licenses to be made available in some special locations for tourists, for tourism, for 5 stars, not for the general use, because it definitely causes cancer for the prolonged use. So this is my appeal, this is my views. Please look into it and share. Thank you so much. It is not with some intention to anyone in specific. It is for the general public, for the general people, for the general humans all over India and maybe all over the world. Thank you.